Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Political Vigilante. My name is Graham Elwood. You are all making Gotham great again because you're not getting your news at cable or the corporate places because all they do is lie to you. They're not going to tell you about this. Large numbers of dead pink salmon due to warm water in Alaska. This was reported on by one of you. Kat B., who is a marine biologist working up in Alaska, sent this to me. She's on the front lines. When I talk about you're all political vigilantes, this is why. You tell me stuff, because they're not going to show me this. Rachel Maddow's not going to get all bent out of shape about this. She's too busy pushing the war machine and having her segment sponsored by Boeing. This is what's going on. It's happening right now. We are talking about complete climate collapse. This summer in the Arctic, heat records were smashed. Sea ice loss and raging wildfires have been dramatic and startling. I didn't know this was going on in Alaska. I had no idea. We don't report about Alaska. We don't know in the lower 48. We don't know. River water in Alaska has been warming, and any water temperature over 70 degrees Fahrenheit is lethal for salmon. So they're just dying wholesale because river water in Alaska is over 70 degrees. Residents along, and I'm going to butcher these indigenous names, excuse me, I'm sorry, but the lower Kuskokwim River and Tutuliak and Akayak reported dead salmon floating downstream. I'm told the bears are having a field day. Salmon, which people have been living off of the salmon for 11,000 years. Is it amazing food? Is it amazing resource? It is amazing part of the ecosystem. It's great protein. They're just dying wholesale. Essentially, what could happen is salmon metabolism speeds up to the point that they're having heart attacks and going belly up and floating downriver, explained Alaska Department of Fish and Game biologist Ben Gray. So these are like government officials coming up with this. Cat B works for the federal government. This is this is serious. These aren't like, because they always try to discount them. Oh, it's some hippie organization, whatever. No. These are government paid scientists. This is happening right now. Alaska Department of Fish and Game biologist Ben Gray. Warm water is also the suspected cause of the higher than normal amount of parasites infesting salmon harvested along the river. Talk about a delicate ecosystem. Here's a photo that was sent. These are dead, floating. It's upside down. They're dead. The water's too warm. Here's Cat throwing them to the dead ones, to the bears and wolves. Where is this? So it's in Kenai, the Kenai Peninsula. So just to give you some context here, here's Anchorage, right? Here's Fairbanks. Those are the two main cities in Alaska, okay? This is Canada. There's Russia. So here's a more detailed view of the Kenai Peninsula. So like you see, this is the Gulf of Alaska, and then this goes into the Pacific Ocean if we go back here. So this is the Gulf of Alaska, and then this is the Pacific Ocean all over here, right? So as we go in there closer, we see there's all these little rivers and streams, and so this water is too warm. So when all the salmon are dead, then what? People should be protesting in the streets right now because of this. This is serious. All the wildlife that depend upon, like the wolves and the bears who eat that, what are they going to do? the whole salmon industry, it mainly comes from here. What, the water's too warm? If the salmon start dying, what else are going to die because the water's too warm? Again, June just broke another record for heat across the globe. What's going to happen? People should be out in the streets going, we should be protesting this. We should be shutting everything down. If it's happening here, it means it's happening all over the world. Luckily, there is a team of scientists there right now that can report this and tell me this. I'm just befuddled by this. I'm just befuddled by the lack of action, by people just... 3 years we've been talking about Russia, 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 Russia. We should be talking about this. We should be talking about there's dead salmon floating upstream. Just dead, or downstream rather. But that's serious. The water should never be 70 degrees in goddamn Alaska, man. Come on. The Pacific Ocean doesn't usually get to 70 degrees here in Southern California, let alone here. Share this video. I don't know what to say. Share it with everybody you know. Share it on social media. Tell people to wake up. This is serious. So salmon are going to just go extinct? Like, subscribe, and share these videos on your social media. Even if you only have 20 followers, put it out there. Get people to wake up to this. I said I'm going to be doing at least 1 or 2 climate change videos a week, if not more. And thank you, Kat, for sending me this. And this is why all of you out there watching the show, you're all political vigilantes. She's out there on the front lines, and you are too, probably. You got any information about that the mainstream media is not covering? Try to get it to me. I'll try to get the video up there. I'm just one guy doing a show in his rent-controlled apartment, but this is serious. Thank you, Kat, for reporting this. Please support the show at patreon.com/Graham Elwood or Rokfin, ROKFIN.com/Graham Elwood. Both links are in the show notes below. And we'll see you on the road. I'm doing the Progressive Comedy Tour. All my tour dates and all that are at GrahamElwood.com.